I'm too broke to even go grocery shopping, you know? Like chicken these days, I got these like free range chicken for like $10 a pound. Look, I mean I'm all for like animal rights, but I live in a tiny 1-bedroom with a roommate. I don't even feel free range, okay? I don't need to eat something that live better than I did. That's all I'm saying. And now at the grocery stores, the real nice cashier lady, she's forcing you to donate money now. You guys realize that? When you're checking out, right, this lady in a real sweet voice, she's like, sir, today would you also like to donate $1 to the Save the Children Foundation? Look, all I got is 4 packs of ramen noodles, okay? Somebody should give me $1. Why don't you donate him some of that free range chicken? I always want to do that. That would be great. You guys like beer, right? Like one of my, yeah, hell yeah. Mexican guy in the front row, appreciate you. I love drinking beer, man. My favorite commercial is the Dos Equis Most Interesting Man in the World commercial. Yes. Great commercial, right? Great commercial. I love it. I wrote my own version of it. It's called The Most Asian Man. I love it. I love it here in California, man. I love it. Beautiful weather. I love going to the beach here. But I can never go to the beach naked, you know? Ladies, don't get me wrong, I'm in shape. But I'm just a small dude with long hair. So from the back, I look like a really hot Asian chick. And from the front, I look like a really hot Asian chick. It's messed up. I always try to be like the manly man, but it always comes out wrong, you know? Like the other day, I was sexting this girl, right? You know, you guys do all that sexting stuff? I'm the only pervert here. So I was texting these like sexy pictures to this girl, right? And I was a little drunk. So I took off my shirt, I snapped this picture. I thought I looked sexy as hell. I thought I looked like a beast, you know? But in reality, when I'm naked, I look gay as hell. But I didn't know because I was drunk, so I took this picture and I sent it to her in a caption. I wrote, my phone's about to die, but before it does, ... smiley face. Thought I was smooth, right? But here's the problem. When I press send on my smartphone, on the message, I love it. I love it here in California, man. I love it. Beautiful weather. I love going to the beach here. But I can never go to the beach naked, you know? Ladies, don't get me wrong, I'm in shape. But I'm just a small dude with long hair. So from the back, I look like a really hot Asian chick. And from the front, I look like a really hot Asian chick. It's messed up. I always try to be like the manly man, but it always comes out wrong, you know? Like the other day, I was sexting this girl, right? You know, you guys do all that sexting stuff? I'm the only pervert here. So I was texting these like sexy pictures to this girl, right? And I was a little drunk. So I took off my shirt, I snapped this picture. I thought I looked sexy as hell. I thought I looked like a beast, you know? But in reality, when I'm naked, I look gay as hell. But I didn't know because I was drunk, so I took this picture and I sent it to her in a caption. I wrote, my phone's about to die, but before it does, ... smiley face. Thought I was smooth, right? But here's the problem. When I press send on my smartphone, on the message. But my mom had bought me gym shorts that was my exact size and extra small. So that wasn't very cool because it came down mid-thigh. And apparently back in the day, that was called a John Stockton. And the same kid next to me, that bully next to me, he's like, hey, look at it. Hey, don't wear your pants like that. Pull your pants down, man. pull your pants down. And I was like, who's the gay one now? But I didn't know what to do. Everybody was looking at me, and this kid kept saying, pull your pants down. So I was like, oh, I've seen Shawshank Redemption. Maybe this is just how it works in America. So I start pulling down my shorts all the way down to my knees, all the way down to my ankle. And the same kid, the bully next to me, is like, hey, what are you doing? Don't pull them down all the way. That's gay. And I'm like, what is not gay in this country? And apparently this other kid next to me, he's like, hey, don't pull them down all the way. Just sag them a little bit. Just sag your pants. And I didn't know what sagging your pants meant. Apparently that's a cool hip hop thing, to pull your pants down halfway down your butt. So you show everybody your and apparently that's the only not gay way to wear your pants in America. I had no idea. All these weird American things I wasn't used to. Eventually I learned how to speak English by watching a lot of TV, mainly BET Rap City. Because that was my I want to be cool, and nothing cooler than BET Rap City, right? Every music video was a slice of somebody's American dream. The first music video I saw was Jay-Z's Big Pimpin'. You guys remember that? Jay-Z's Big Pimpin' was the greatest music video of all time. It's Jay-Z and his boys on a yacht pouring champagne on this beautiful woman's face for like 4 minutes. I was like, this is America? It's amazing. That's all I wanted to do. Like before I even wanted to get into stand-up, that's all I wanted to do. I want to be a rapper. I want to be like Jay-Z and Big Pimpin'. So I started my own rap group in high school. It's a true story. It was me, my black friend Julian, and my other friend Yuji, who was half black and half Japanese. So we had perfectly 1.5 black dudes and 1.5 Asian dudes. And we called ourselves the Yellow Panthers. I know. I wish I was making that up, but I'm not. The Yellow Panthers was a real rap group, and we had a real rap song. It was called Underground Railroad Builder. I was confused. Eventually, I became a good Asian American, and I went to school to get an economics degree because that was the easiest degree that can still appease my Asian parents. But then after I graduated, I didn't want to do like econ or finance. So I went up to my dad. I was like, Dad, I don't want to do any of this. I want to go try and do stand-up. And he was like, what's a stand-up? You mean like a talk show? I was like, yeah, sure, talk show, whatever you want to call it, okay? But I want to go pursue my dreams. And he was like, no. Pursue your dreams, how you become homeless. I was like, no, Dad, things are different now. We're in America, okay? In America, we're supposed to do what we love. He was like, no. Everyone does what they hate for money and use the money to do what they love. I grew up very stereotypically in Hong Kong. Like my real name is not even Jimmy. That's my English name. My real name is Man Xing. In Cantonese, Man Sing. It stands for 10,000 success. Yeah. I had very ambitious parents. And now I'm telling dick jokes and doing Tai Chi on stage, so. Jimmy was just kind of like an arbitrary English name that just sounded easy. And my dad, he named himself Richard. I was like, Dad, why'd you name yourself Richard? He was like, because I want to be rich. It makes so much sense. And then they named my older brother Roger after the James Bond actor Roger Moore. Yeah, but my brother hated that name. He was like, man, it makes me sound like an old white guy. So eventually he changed his own name to Roy. So now he sounds like an older white guy. And now his full name is Roy Roger, which is the oldest white guy to ever white. I was very good at math.
That's a big Asian stereotype. I think there's some truth to that. Not because of some weird genetic thing, just because our parents care so much more about mathematics and academics, right? You guys seen it? You guys seen those like Kumon learning centers in those strip malls, right? Right? Kumon learning centers, for you guys that don't know, are basically detention camps for young Asian children. You can tell that place is kind of fucked up by the look of its logo. Because it's supposed to be a smiley face, but it's not really smiling. It's just like, man. My parents were way too cheap to send me to Kumon. They got a different strategy. They never let me use a calculator until I turned 15, so I can work on my brain function. That's an old school Chinese strategy. You know, so when I turned 15, it was a very special occasion. It was basically my quinceañera. My dad just gave me a TI 83 plus. And he looked me in the eyes, and he was like, "You're a woman now, okay?" I know I make fun of my parents, but at the end of the day, I love them very much. I think we all do, right? But Asian people, we don't ever say "I love you" to each other. That's just not our thing. One time I got high, and I called my mom. I was like, "Mom, I just want to tell you, Mom, I love you." And you can hear her start like crying on the other side of the line. She was like, "Oh, Jimmy, do you have a cancer?" We just got different ways of showing love. Like when I see my grandmother, I don't give her a hug. I just give her a solid handshake. We're not about that hugging. And Asian grandmas, they're the best. You give her a handshake, she's like a vending machine. You give her a handshake, out comes a red envelope. And you gotta pretend you don't want that shit. You're like, no, please. Okay, thank you. That's just how we show love. My dad still calls me like 20 times a day just to check up on me. It's annoying, but I understand that's how he shows love. I was talking to my friend here, and he was like, "Oh, I haven't talked to my dad in 3 weeks." I'm like, "What, is he in jail?" He was like, "No, I live with him. I just haven't talked to him in 3 weeks." I'm like, "You do understand, if I don't call my dad back in 3 hours, he's gonna call 911. 911, what's your emergency? My son is dead." It's like, "Sir, is everything okay? Is your son dead?" He's like, "No, but he's a dead to me." Okay, bye.